Hi, I'm Mike with the Sanders Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make some really great hoagie rolls. You could make a great sandwich, or you could sop up some gravy from soups or anything that you make. Really good rolls. Stick around, I'll show you how to make it. There's only a handful of ingredients that go into making these hoagie rolls. We have flour, which is all-purpose flour, some active yeast, melted butter, salt, sugar, an egg, and of course milk. Now, all of the ingredients will be in the description below the video, so don't fret about that. It's really simple, and you can copy that later. By the way, I didn't have any milk, so I'm using some half and half. Works great. So let's get on to putting everything together. All right, the first thing you need to do is aerate your flour. So that is the tip of the day. I'm telling you, if you don't aerate the flour and loosen it up a little bit, when you measure a cup of flour, you're really going to get more than a cup of flour. So you got to loosen it up. I don't care if you use a spoon, a whisk, but you have to loosen it up and then measure your cup of flour. You don't want it packed, okay? And now we'll go ahead and, that's number one. I'll get number three, 2 and 3 in here real quick. All right, so there's my third cup of flour, and that was the important step to do. Move that out the way. I'm going to set that off to the side. Now in this bowl, we're going to combine the yeast, the egg, the milk, and the sugar. That's the sugar. And we're going to whisk this up and add in the melted butter. We're going to go ahead and add in the flour first. Put that on, put my little dough hook in. Raise that up, and now we're going to add in all of our liquid. And let me get a spatula. This has all the yeast. Okay, now that it's mixing, we're going to go ahead and add in the salt. And this is going to knead for 7 to 8 minutes. So in between, what I'm going to do is stop it, and I'll just mix this in with a spatula and then turn it back on in between. And let's give it about 8 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's got to be a little sticky. Okay, our 8 minutes is up. Now let me take my dough hook off. Get some of this dough off of here. Now, it's kind of sticky, so we want to throw a little flour on the table. And we're going to get the dough out of here. This is probably the hardest part. Now, it is a little sticky, and it's supposed to be that way. Because if it comes out too dry, you don't have a good mix. So, put this right back here for right now. You can see how sticky that dough is. So really all you do is just roll it out a little bit and then fold it over and get some of that flour on it like this, okay? Really easy. Okay. Now you want to roll it up, just fold it up easy like this to a little ball and then turn it over, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so what you want to do, put a little olive oil in your bowl, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons. Put your dough in the bowl, roll it around. In the oil, you want it coated nicely. Look, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's not going to be beautiful. At the end, it's going to be gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to take some cellophane and cover this, and we're going to wait 90 minutes or until it doubles in size. So when you see this again, it's going to be big. So I'll see you in about an hour and whatever, 90 minutes. I'm so excited because it's been an hour and a half and the dough more than doubled in size. And so I'm going to take the cellophane off, and we're just going to let it go right out onto the table like that. That was easy. Now the goal is to divide this up into 4 equal parts. So we're just going to punch it down. I'm going to roll it over, try to square it up, and let's see if we can do this. We're going to cut it down the middle. Okay. And what we really are trying to do is divide this into 4 equal parts. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would say about here, and then here. Okay, so we're going to take our dough. Let's see if you can see this. And we're just going to press it out. We're going to roll it over like this. Okay. Pinch the seam very well. If you don't pinch the seam well, it'll split open later. And you can roll it a little bit just to help give it a little bit more shape, and then come over here and place it in your. Now if you don't have a special little rack like this, that like we bought it, the silicone rack for hoagie rolls, you can just put this on a silicone flat sheet. Now you can also throw a little flour down, and it might help you to shape it up a little bit. Okay, so we'll shape it up. This does not require kneading. You've already kneaded it. You just need to roll it up and squeeze the seams. If you don't squeeze them, like I said, they're going to split open later. I wish I could tell you that I'm perfect at doing this. I'm not, but I've made these before and they've come out so pretty. So here's number 2. Now I'm going to get these other ones done, and what's going to happen is we're going to take this little tea towel and just cover them all up like this, and once we get them covered, I'll go set them in my oven. It's not going to be on though, of course, And it's just going to set up for maybe 30, 40 minutes until they're about double in size. And then we're going to bake them. And I'm telling you, they're going to be beautiful. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll show you what they look like when they have risen for a half hour, okay? I'm excited about this because I love fresh bread. Well, it's been 45 minutes, and I want you to see how beautiful these breads look. They are beautiful. So we're going to take this lame, it's a French word for blade, and we're going to just give it a nice little cut like this. It's like a little arc. Okay, like that. There you go. Now, the next thing we'll do, we'll take one egg. I'm using the whole egg. We'll beat this up, and I'm going to go add a tablespoon of water or two. Okay. And I will find my brush. Here it is. And I'm going to brush on some egg. It doesn't have to be the egg white, it can be the whole egg. So they're going to go in the oven now. The oven's not preheated yet. As soon as it beeps, we're going in 400-degree oven for 18 minutes. We'll show you what it looks like. Come on, let's go take them out of the oven. Look how beautiful they are. Woo. Man, they are so pretty. Put them on a cooling rack. They smell so good. They're beautiful. Well, they're pretty hot, so we're gonna let them sit here for about 10 or 15 minutes, I guess, until they're cooled down enough where we can handle them, and then we're gonna butter them up and eat some of it. And I can't wait for that. So, but they are beautiful. See you in a few minutes. Well, the hoagie rolls are out of the oven. They were in for 20 minutes. Again, everything will, all of the instructions and the amounts will be in the description for you. So this big long one kind of cracked a little bit, and that's okay. It's real tender. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little butter right there. And, oh, I can't wait. It smells so good. Boy, would that go good with a cup of coffee? Beautiful. You can cut it open, and you can cut the whole thing and make a sandwich if you like. Well, you know, if you're looking for a good hot homemade bread that you could serve with dinner, or if you'd like to make some bread that you could make a sandwich with, this is a great recipe for you. So go make yourself some hoagie rolls. And you try to stop eating these things.
Man, you talk about good. Mamma mia.
Well, if you liked our video on how to make these rolls, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, that way you know when we come out with all our new videos. And as I always say, thank you for watching. Until our next great video, God bless you.